So I'm very excited to share with you in this video how I was able to create an exam that students can take. So this is for my email marketing course. So this is the code, and to start the exam you just have to press on Control G, right? So the student would press Control G, and she would be presented with the first question. So question number one: what is the name of a potential customer? So I provided a hint here, 4 letters. So let's say they get it wrong. Okay, let's say they write down sale and they click enter. Well, we tell them that it's a wrong answer, but we want to help them, so we give them a hint and we tell them that the answer starts with L, right? So now they get to try it again. And I think that's one of the key benefits of this software program. Students can take the test over and over, and they just continue until they get it right. So now she knows that it starts with an L, and suddenly it occurs to her, hey, I remember it's lead. That's the name of a potential customer. So she clicks on OK, and this is confirmation that she got the right answer. She clicks OK, and then she moves on to question number 2. And this question is mathematical. So the product is priced at $100. The sales conversion is 5%. So what is the value of a lead? Well, the correct formula is that you just multiply the price by the conversion. So $100 multiplied by 5%, that gives you a 5, right? But let's say she makes a mistake and she thinks that it's 20, right? So she submits her answer, and it goes back to question number 2, right? Because she got it wrong. So let's say she puts 30. It's also the wrong answer, so it's going to go back to question number 2. But then she thinks about it, and she looks at her notes, and she figures out that it's actually $5. So she clicks OK, and she got it, right? So a bit of encouragement here. And then she moves on to question number 3. Here we're asking her a very simple true or false question. So we're asking an email marketing objective should be broad, to be flexible, and should not be specific, true or false. The right answer is false, because an objective has to be specific, right? Otherwise you can't measure it. But let's say that she makes a mistake and she puts true. Well, it goes back to question number 3. So she's not allowed to move on to question number 4 unless she gets the answer right. So the right answer is false, and she clicks enter, a good answer. And now question number 4, we're asking about email strategy, and here we say it should involve the right offer which is sent to the right list or audience, true or false. The answer is true. Okay, so she puts true, and now she moves on to the last question: who is the best teacher in the world? It's just a joke, but let's say she puts Linda. Okay, and the answer is totally wrong, and of course the right answer is Peter, and that's a good answer, and this is just a joke, but it's the last question. So you can see here in this demo video, I'm showing you just here at the end we give her score out of 5, but this is just a test, it's just a demo. I could have an exam that has 20 or 30 questions, and students can just go through these 20 or 30 questions, and the scoring is done automatically, because you see here I have a little variable that will add up the score. So if she gets the wrong answer, then she's not going to have her score. So if she had 4 correct answers out of 5, then at the end she will see her score. So this is it's a wonderful way for teaching this kind of a course, where you ask very specific questions and student will answer, and every student will go at their own pace, because some students might get the answer wrong, or they might have to try many times, and they have to go back to their class notes. But some students might go through this exam faster. So it really respects each individual, and of course the other benefit is that the teacher doesn't have to correct the exam, because the software will tell students whether they had the right answer or the wrong answer. And if they wrote the wrong answer, then we can even put in the future I'm going to put some messages that will explain why her answer is wrong, right? So it's not enough to tell a student that, you know, she got the wrong answer. You have to explain why it's the wrong answer. So anyways, in this video, I just wanted to show you quickly the power of software. And I think that so far, I haven't seen this kind of software being deployed in colleges or universities, even in the private sector. You know, courses on teachable.com or Udemy do not have this kind of software. But, you know, I think that it's really the key to education in the future, because we cannot, you know, teach like a group of 20 or 30 people like as if they are at the same level. Each student has different preferences, is learning at different speeds, etc. So this kind of software will enable teachers to transfer knowledge to students in a way that is very customized, in a way that gives students control and flexibility. And of course, you know, students can go through this software anytime, anywhere. You know, you don't really need a teacher. So I think in the future, teachers like myself, we're going to be there to facilitate learning. We're going to be there to coach students if they have a problem using this kind of software. And this is what I call educational technology. So anyways, that's my video for today. I hope you liked it. If you appreciated this demo, please share it with other people, especially teachers. And you know, I'd be more than happy to help teachers to create this kind of software so that they can be supported when they're teaching students.